Okay, so if you caught my title of my last video, if you watched it about the Indian plane crash, what I have here is I have a picture of it, and I'm going to just briefly kind of elaborate on the connection with Back to the Future. Okay, because it might not be obvious through my title of my last video, but what we've got here is a picture of the tail end of the plane sitting inside this building here. It's crashed through a wall, right? Again, this is a nice reference to the Hoover Dam. We've got this kind of concrete-y looking wall, okay, and the tail end. So the Hoover Dam, that's the gateway, that's the zero, okay, and it's blocked off, yeah, which is the dam wall containing us, right, inside the dam, right, inside the matrix. And here is the tail end of the plane that's gone through the wall. So this is like a rebirth thing, right? So this is the arrow, essentially, yeah? If you look at an aeroplane, the wings form the bow, and then the fuselage is the arrow, the shaft of the arrow, okay? And so that's what this is, right? Now, also, let me just see on these other pictures. Air India, check out this sort of flower that is a sun. So we have on this tail end, yeah, there's a reference to the sun. And don't forget, we had the one passenger survived this. Okay, I need to look up his name. It was Vishwash something. And do the gematria again on him. No doubt he probably matches up with something, like Jesus or Christ, or probably there's some kind of match there, probably. But anyway, the Vishwash portion of the name is very interesting, with the idea of washing and Washington and washing everything clean, yeah, with a flood. Okay, so we've got this thing. We've got sun references, we've got the one referenced, we've got the arrow going through the ball here, into the bullseye, or through the bullseye, or through the Vesica Pisces here. Okay, again, it's all a bit fishy, because what do you see here? the inflated tire that Matt always goes on about is just sitting up here on the top of the building here, yeah, on the side of the building, sort of up in this upper level where my cursor is. So yes, if you watch Quantum of Conscience, yeah, there we go. There's the inflated tire. So anyway, we have the tail end of this flying machine. And what does this plane do? It's flying. It's a flying machine, and it's flying from one time zone to another time zone. It's going from India to London in this case. It's flying to a different time, okay? It's essentially, you could, at a push, call it a time machine, okay, of sorts. It's changing time zones, okay? And while it's doing it, it's flying. The same as this thing here. See the tail, the fin on here as well? Yeah? I mean, there's lots of other meanings to the fins, like the twin towers and everything else, but we have the tail on the tail end of the DeLorean here, the flying machine that changes time zones, okay? And again, check out the number plate, yeah? The license plate here, the license plate that's on the tail end, okay? We just had 611 right here. And then the other number that is referenced here is the 13th of June. And again, we can get another 13th of June. We can just condense the double one here with the 3, and we can get a 13th of June here. So it's 611, 613, and this plane crash happens in between those two numbers here on the 12th. Okay. Super duper interesting. Also look at the 613, okay, and the 613 in the calendar, which is the day after this plane crash. Notice that the 12th is 163, same numerology, okay, with the 163, And then notice the 13th, again Friday the 13th, today's date. The plane crash was yesterday on the 12th. Today is the 13th. Okay, so 613 again. Okay, that's our numerology on the number plate there, 613. And notice that our day of the year is 164. 164. 1640 is Doc's address, yeah? Doc is responsible for the time machine. Doc is the time machine, yeah? 1640 Riverside Drive, yeah? 1640. 164 is our number here. Okay, on the back of the DeLorean number plate. 613, yeah? Which is the 164th day of the year, yeah? Now, where did the plane crash into? BJ Medical College, yeah? Where they make doctors, okay? This is where doctors go to be trained, okay? We have a doctor connection with Doc. We have Doc creating the DeLorean, the time machine, the thing that flies and travels between time zones, okay? The thing that crashes into the medical place where they make doctors, the thing that flies and changes time zones. I know it's very loose. I know I say it's loose. It's loose ideas here, yeah. There's kind of the decoding that this is the kind of decoding I like, actually, more than the numbers, actually. It's just pure sort of symbolic. I know it's got some numbers in it, but it's pure symbolic decoding, I think. Anyway, that's it, right? Showed you on that last video, this connection to what we have here, and notice also I forgot to mention this in the last video, but the flight number, yeah, one. Look at that as well. AI, Air India, AI, artificial intelligence. 171. Again, remember that Princess Diana, yeah, 171. 17 is her birthday. 171 in Diana, yeah, India, in Diana. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, time to come out of India. Time to come out of being in Diana. Okay, and return to the true Diana, which is the Holy Spirit, the pure metaphysical Mother Mary. Yeah. Okay, time to come out of the Matrix. Knock the wall down. Yada yada yada. Okay, thanks for watching. Alright, cheers. Bye. Well, if it'll ever come up. Bye.